paralyze this man. Wait a minute! He got the 3 count! Mitchell's left leg was draped under the bottom rope.
We're going to get some clarification from head ref Lou Tafano.
We need a lot of clarification.
Ladies and gentlemen, because of a foot rope violation, this match is going to be restarted. There is no winner.
The dreaded foot rope violation! And Mitchell almost rolled him up right there.
The next bout of the evening, Craig Mitchell!
Craig Mitchell, who had a huge, surprising showing at Southland Championship Wrestling back at the Christmas Bash. He defeated Jake Andrews and won a full roster over the top rope battle royale. Mitchell has a future title shot impending, but tonight he will be tested by a televised nationwide sensation who is growing in the ranks. Tonight, it's Mitchell against Cutler in the semi-main event. Suplex master, submission artist, young, hungry, amazing agility is being showcased in the Chicagoland area prominently as the next pro wrestling's future top flight superstar. The fans can say that they're at the same level as Craig Mitchell, but that is not the case. The physical preparation that this man has had is second to none, as he flings half of that bottle of water right in the faces of the fans. Very disrespectful gesture made right there by Craig Mitchell towards the young fans, some of whom are minor league and mini league baseball players from Moline, Illinois' Little League team. A bad attitude, but also a mean streak. And this man's stardom and fame is all cemented because of one reason. He wins often, and he has nothing but evil intentions. We even got a fan getting in the face of Craig Mitchell at this point. And you better back up the bus there, because Mitchell might chop you down too.
Nick Cutler!
A very unique pairing right here. 2 of the rule breakers of Southland to square off. And who might get the shot against Cambridge or Marseille next? The dark horse Nick Cutler is back in Southland Championship Wrestling. And you know what? I think some of these fans actually respect him. The dark horse will not be forgotten any longer. He wants this win as badly as anybody else. He's not holding back at all. He's giving high fives to 250 plus people in this place. All right, Southland Championship Wrestling. If you've got the skill, prove it right now. Cutler, you've seen him on TV. And now, it's the next step. Cutler, Mitchell, one-on-one at Southland Championship Wrestling's Future Stars. Again, Mitchell with 2 huge wins at the Christmas Bash over Jake Andrews and that multiple participant battle royale. Future title shot is impending, has added a lot of body mass. Upper body mass, lower body strength. Mitchell is in tremendous physical condition. He thrives on powerlifting. A member of Team Beta, they call him the captain, and he's the captain for a reason. In Team Beta, as the captain, this is the man that has the answers. He is the brains of the brawn of the operation. And with anyone else in Southland Championship Wrestling, you've got to be careful. Very tough test tonight in Nick Cutler. Bad attitude exercised by Craig Mitchell in this ring. He wants to beat the respect out of people, and Cutler started a brief momentary clap for him in this match. Collar and elbow tie-up, not yet. Cutler buying himself a little more time on the outside. Talking about Mitchell getting constantly better inside of the ring, the Future Stars category goes without saying. More dominant in the ring, a win over Jake Andrews in December, one of the top rising stars in all pro wrestling, and Mitchell was able to conquer him. So, in my estimation, Mitchell's the man to beat, but he's got something to say here.
Oh my God, I know! That you won't. You might want to hear this. I have a guaranteed title shot for that world title in the back. Something that I know you want. What? I said I have a guaranteed title shot. Oh, you're evil. So as I said, I have a guaranteed title shot. That's something you want. And the only way you're going to get close to that is by beating me. And you know what? By winning by maybe disqualification or count out, you won't get that. But you know what? I'm going to keep myself nice and healthy. And I'm going to get out of here right now because I don't need any of this.
Really? Mitchell is leaving, and if Cutler gets the win by countout, he won't even be considered for a future title shot. And that's enough motivation for Cutler to crown him from behind. Well, he's wiggling the finger. And fortunately, it's the first finger, the index finger. Well, it's time for Craig Mitchell to get a surprise party. Everyone gets to get on this parade. I think everyone wants to slap Craig Mitchell around a little bit. They might get a chance. You never. Oh, Mitchell responds with that shot to the breadbasket. Very physical confrontation out here. I can't believe that Mitchell and Cutler were negotiating terms even after the bell had sounded. Time to take a couple of pictures. It's the 5-second pose, or the 2.5-second pose, no matter how you look at it. Cutler grabs hold of Mitchell, but he got reversed shoulder first and head first into that steel post. Oh, he got that head sandwich between the post and that boot, and Cutler now fighting from underneath on his hands and knees, but Mitchell brings him to his feet and continues to assault him at ringside. Fans have not supported Mitchell since he entered this building tonight, but when he was able to win that Battle Royale, he did get a significant response. The fans were impressed that a new future star had their hand raised against a plethora of others, and he even outlasted the lunatic at the very end to have his hand raised. Oh, Mitchell did the damage to himself, and he fell all over, right in front of the first row of fans at ringside. Last appearance for Cutler in a Southland ring was Dissension 1, September 2013. It has been a while. And Cutler has had very high-profile matches against Marche Rocket, against Chris Hero, against Tyler Black, Val Venus, Hardcore Holly, and a multitude of others. And that experience is so pivotal. It is so influential for this man and his future of his career, because knowing he's been in the ring against the best and he's handled the best of the best, well, that's something to be said. Even being again in the ring against the Claudio Castagnoli on TV, on television, on Monday Night Raw in front of millions of fans, they will slowly learn to enjoy and appreciate the skill, the finesse, and the entertaining value of a Nick Cutler over time. Cutler stands and prepares on the second rope. Mitchell is down, and Cutler is focused on something else outside the ring. Watch out! He missed the leg drop. And Mitchell responds with an immediate dropping, kicking strike right there to Cutler, and Cutler's hurt. Mitchell riding Cutler along the middle rope at this point. Cutler, a multiple-time champion in several different regions that he has been in the past. The dark horse will no longer be ignored. Both vowed to dominate Southland Championship Wrestling. And at times, Cutler has shown smug looks of arrogance, but he is relentless in his task tonight to get a future title shot. And his no-nonsense approach to wrestling and your in-your-face attitude, that helps his cause. But right now, Cutler is fighting just to stay afloat and to stay breathing in this ring against Mitchell, as Cutler realizes a win here is what matters the most as far as a future title shot for him in the future. The impacting shots of Mitchell have put Cutler down in a seated position in the corner on the near side. This man has an improved striking game, an improved submission game. Both Mitchell and Cutler have improved in both of those facets. The stamina and the physical presence is constantly improving for both men. But the one who's getting the instant looks lately has been Nick Cutler. It has not been Craig Mitchell, but that could all change with whatever happens in this match. Reversal in the corner. Cutler takes the corner turnbuckles very hard, and his back might have collapsed on him, and he barely escapes. Southland Championship Wrestling rankings are determinant on what happens at this point. As Mitchell continues to twist and torque on that head of Nick Cutler in a vicious, vile manner. Oh, this is painful to watch. The head is not supposed to be bent in that position, and Mitchell is making Cutler's life miserable at this stage. Cutler swinging almost blindly in the direction of Mitchell's core and rib cage as Cutler gets a running start. Like Mitchell with the knee strike. Well, it was simple and effective. It took Cutler off of his feet as he rotated his hips around and swung out of that last pinning attempt. Got his shoulder up. Continues to give himself life in this struggle at this point. Still to come, Southland Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship match. Cambridge to challenge Mr. M80 Marche Rocket for the title. The results of this could have a huge effect on the future of the heavyweight division. Mitchell across the small of the back of Cutler. Sits down, then cranks upwards on the head and the neck. Reverse chinlock has been applied. If he gets those arms upwards and outwards, it could be a modified clutch. Sitting down on the small of the back. Lots of fans still supporting Cutler in this struggle, who could possibly steal something that Mitchell honestly earned to get to this point. Cutler only has to win one match to cement his claim as top contender against one opponent, whereas Mitchell had to defeat and upwards of 20 to 25 others to earn the same sort of opportunity down the road. Is that the best you got? Mitchell screams in the direction of Cutler as we have a slugfest in the middle of this ring. Lots of physicality, and Cutler is the one that falls backwards first, and he is hurting. The striking of Mitchell is pinpoint accurate and is deadly. Fans continue to clap for Cutler, but Mitchell in control. Mitchell slowly brings Cutler to his feet. Cutler pushes off, creates some space. Elbow connects with the jaw, but Cutler is still hurt. Bump handle kick, but Cutler's still standing. Wow, another elbow smash. The forearms and the kicks and the strikes are both doing damage, and both men are about ready to collapse. This time it's Cutler with the advantage. What a hard-hitting, action-packed battle this is. is. Watch out. Fireman's carry. Bad news for Cutler. He's got to get off the shoulders. He does. Waistlock applied backwards, trying to take the man off of his feet. Both men trying to go for the big-time suplexing drop. Cutler trying to outpower the grip. Standing switch. Go behind. Spins him around. And he kept him in close to those forearms. And there it is. Fisherman suplex with a bridge, and Mitchell barely explodes out of that pinning attempt. The fans are in a bit of confusion as to who or whom they want to win this match, because clearly the one man who's the most popular in all of CSW Southland, Marche Rocky, has a stranglehold on the division. That does not mean that can't change as a result of one of these. Wow, Death Valley driver. He sat down on it. Cutler was dropped badly on the back of his head. And again, Cutler escapes. Lots of back and forth action, but primarily this match has been directed and controlled by Mitchell for most of the time. Judges are not on hand for these bouts. This particular clash within the bounds of the light heavyweight division has a significantly longer time limit than some of the other bouts, such as the singles bouts within the Metro division. Interesting knee lift on the spin, and there's that snapping neck breaker. That's one of Nick Cutler's go-to moves to stun his opponents. Mitchell spin rise, inside leg hooked, and again, Mitchell. He said he kicked out because he can't stand the fans. Well, essentially, he's trying to get in the heads of everybody, including his opponent, Cutler. And Cutler is physically drained, exhausted, tired, hurt, and abused. But Cutler senses that his chance to win is right here, as he was the one to get to his feet first before his adversary. He might be cinching him in for a big-time suplex, brainbuster drop. Mitchell tried to go for the left ankle. Cutler stood his ground, had damage done to his toes and his foot. And Cutler was rolled up, but manages to escape. Wow, spinning power bomb, sit-down drop, and Cutler again will not go down for the count. Big-time backsplash, and Mitchell knocked all the wind out of himself. Very physical, intense battle between these two. Southland Championship Wrestling is about hard-hitting pro wrestling. These men put their bodies on the line, and they sacrifice everything, every match, every time, to prove who's the best. And this match is a perfect example. Both men charge at each other with forearms, but it's Mitchell chopping Cutler next. Look at that. Cutler, misdirection, sends Mitchell clasping inside of the ring, between the ropes. Cutler, does he need approval? Oh my! Spinning neck-breaking drop. He dropped him on the point of his forehead. That could easily cause physical damage. It could easily paralyze this man. Wait a minute! He got the 3 count, but Mitchell's left leg was draped under the bottom rope. Lou Tafano is directing and motioning towards Dave Sadler that decision cannot be true, because Mitchell did have his left leg under the bottom rope, forcing the rope break.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get some clarification from head ref Lou Tafano.
We need a lot of clarification. This match should probably be restarted. We still have a...
Ladies and gentlemen, because of a foot rope violation, this match is going to be restarted. There is no winner.
The dreaded foot rope violation. And Mitchell almost rolled him up right there. What a nasty kick to the hip that was. There's Mitchell sending Cutler from one corner to the next. He blasted him with that forearm. And suddenly Mitchell's got a second win. He had a long time to recover during all that confusion. And Cutler again. He's trying to win the second fall in a row right now. Can he defeat Mitchell 2 times in a row? That would be pretty impressive if he could do it right here. Mitchell with Cutler. Cutler looks like he's on life support in there as a bobblehead towel. But Mitchell's also expensed and tired. Flying splash. Cutler getting a full head of steam with that running shoulder thrust in the corner. Knee smash. And a nasty crushing lariat. That knocks Mitchell inside out for a loop-de-loop. Cutler trying to win the second fall in a row, but no way. Now, if you just tuned in to watch what just happened, Cutler actually had Mitchell's shoulders pinned to the mat. But Sadler, unfortunately, as he was counting, did not see Mitchell's leg draped under the bottom rope, forcing the rope break. So, Lou Tufano asked that this match had to be restarted. And both combatants continue to fight on as Cutler now hopes to finish off Craig Mitchell in this closing sequence, potentially. Might be going for that big brainbuster suplexing drop. Mitchell trying to strike his way out of it. Oh, try to go for that short arm forearm there. Cobra clutch submission by Cutler, denied. Mitchell, this time it's Mitchell. He hooked up Cutler with a rolling packaging pinning attempt, grabbed the middle rope, got the momentum, and now he scores the win.
Your winner, Craig Mitchell!
Wait a minute! Where's Lou Tufano? Somebody's got to restart that! That can't stand! That's ridiculous! He used the ropes! He broke the rules! The fans are aggravated. They're storming the ring as we speak. Especially this one gentleman wearing blue. Mitchell has put Cutler down for the count under very questionable circumstances. That was not fair. That was not legal. That should never have happened. And Lou Tufano is magically missing from this formula. And Mitchell has had his hand raised by winning the second fall in very controversial fashion. Are you kidding me? How can he be declared the winner? He held the ropes. This is atrocious. I can't believe it. Cutler has been robbed of his opportunity to be a top contender for the Southland Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Cutler actually had Mitchell's shoulders down for the 3 count earlier in the bout. This is a sad situation. A young fan of the Sensei has just been screamed at and tormented and shouted at, and just the look on her face alone, the sad disgust, is probably the same emotion and feeling that everyone else is feeling in this building at this moment.